Hello everyone. As you know, we wanted to provide you with a document to explain our school strategy for the next few years. However, rather than a dry document that would also require considerable explanatory notes, or a coffee morning where many of you could not attend, I felt it better to create this presentation in English and Spanish for you to watch when you have a spare 10 minutes. But also so that you can refer back to it at your leisure and pause and read any important information. I will keep it as brief as possible and explain some of the process in the formulation of our strategy and development planning. So, let's begin. The 9 criteria. Our overall strategic aims are to continue to be the school of choice in the area. We look to achieve this by creating a learning experience for your children that amazes them. Through the ISP 9 criteria, which are research informed, we will strive to achieve this aim. This is a continuous process, though we have broken it into 5-year chunks. The 9 criteria are reasonably self-explanatory. They are atmosphere, shared ideas, a focus on learners and learning, learning and teaching, evidence of learning, leadership for learning, learning spaces in partnership with parents and carers, and learning improvement planning. I will come back to these shortly. Five-year strategy. So, this year's aims and foci. These foci were taken from a 5-year plan, which was put together based on my conversations with you, the students, and the staff when I arrived last April. You can see that each one also ties in with some of the 9 criteria mentioned in the earlier slide. Please take a few moments to have a look. The Learning Improvement Process, LIP. We used the ISP Learning Improvement Process, LIP, to guide our school self-evaluation, judging against the 9 criteria I described earlier. Each criterion is broken into sub-criteria upon which judgments are made and evidence gathered. The information from this process, as well as the 5-year plan I mentioned earlier, fed into our School Improvement Plan, SIP, for this academic year. The Learning Improvement Process, results and foci. So here are the overall targets for our school year improvement plan for this academic year. These are then subdivided into specific objectives, which makes a much larger document, which I won't bore you with here. However, do take a moment to read through them when you can. Again, as you can see, these are related to information gathered through our learning improvement process and also from the 5-year plan mentioned earlier. 3 targets are chosen from the process. You can also see that these also match the 9 criteria mentioned earlier. The school improvement plan then informs each department's improvement plans. So, at the start of the academic year, each department puts together their own improvement plan aligned with the school's plan and also including exam targets if appropriate. So, what have we achieved so far? Let's have a look at what we've achieved so far. Please do pause this video and take a moment to read through. And some more. All these so far have shown an increase in the learning experience of your child, as you can see from our learning visit data in the last box. In the coming years, And so, in the years to come, we will be developing a more rugged framework for quality assurance and enhancing our facilities to further enrich your child's learning experience at BSM. Please do take a look at these boxes. Buildings and facilities. To help to accommodate the improvements we are making, we are also aiming to improve your child's experience through the following development of learning spaces, as per Criterion 7. As you can see, these have been broken into phases over the next 5 years. Phase 1 is to improve the learning experience for sixth formers by developing a purpose-built centre for their lessons and at the same time increase space for the expansion in the main building. Next is phase 2, which is to improve the experience for primary and increase space for expansion in the main building for secondary. This is scheduled for completion by September 2023. Phase 3 is still under discussion, though current ideas include a new dining room and science centre. These may change depending on how the usage of buildings develop after phase 2. So thank you for listening, and I hope that you now have a better understanding of our school's plans for the future. In the email, we have also included some useful links which show the 3D plans for the primary building. As always, if you have any questions, please do ask, but also please do go back through this presentation and pause the video to have a closer look at any information. Thank you, and I very much look forward to growing our future together.